Hey babies, it's Malik, and we're back. It's him. Another week, another episode. Hey.
Hey, bitch.
You know, I thought it's going to be different, but every time I get up in the driver's seat,
you start
new.
driving, bitch.
But I do start driving. What's up, Stevie?
Ain't shit. What's going on, everybody?
Ew.
Yeah.
Hey, Erin.
Hey, guys. What's going on? What? That was
cute. That's you.
That was a regular greeting.
I thought that was very commercial.
Oh, well, okay. So I'm trying out my commercial voice.
Yes.
So we're going to see how this goes.
Good,
I know that's right.
Hey, Trey.
Hey, y'all.
Girl, you looking good in them pants, bitch.
Oh, thank you.
Hey. Come on out, bitch.
Come on out.
That's. Hey, I love them. I love them. So, you know, we're going to do our check-in. I expected it to be a little lengthy because we haven't seen each other in a while.
A little while.
And, you know, I'm going to give these bitches ramifications and qualifications, bitch. I don't want no, I've been in the house. I ain't been up the shit. And whoop, y'all know how y'all girls like to do. What the fuck have you been up to? I'm going to start with Erin. What's good?
That rhymed. I'm just going to say.
Hey, what's up, guys? What's going on?
Here she go. Here she go.
a lot of school, a lot of catching up on school.
Yeah.
Midterm season has now passed us, thank God, and
Coming out.
we are now in the aftermath, and it's like we're starting to look back and be like, wait, okay, shit. Now I now have like 17 assignments due like tomorrow. Like it's starting to get down to crunch time. So that's basically what I've been up to. And occasionally I hit the town.
Occasionally. Heavy on that.
I have not been doing it that much lately. Like, to be completely honest, I have not.
Bitch, we see you.
I'm not in it.
Y'all saw
Right.
some posts last night.
Tell us what the fuck we see,
That's
bitch.
it. So I want to know, before last night, when was the last time y'all saw me out?
Girl, you can be out and about and don't post nothing.
But I always do. So like,
yeah, I know. I'm just playing.
I'm just saying.
the girl, you're not gonna give me a lot.
I'm not counting your tips, girl.
You're not about to give me a lot. You're not. Anyway, so last night I went.
She be out.
I went to first Saturdays at Brooklyn Museum, and it was sweet. And then we
oh shit, I didn't even know they
went
had
to Old Babel. It's a great spot, and and it was cool. I was in my rollies.
As you should.
I have to tip out with y'all Brooklyn girls because y'all be lit.
Y'all be out.
I love it. Yeah.
Y'all be out for real. What was that?
And especially your gang is so sweet. So I respect it.
My boops.
Yeah.
I love them all.
On,
my Jordan,
boops.
my Mark, and my XD. Shout out to y'all. I love you guys so much.
I respect it. So, Stevie.
I'm going to be the Debbie Downer. Oh, God.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, hold on. So.
Right. Let me be last.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Be last.
Okay, so Trey. Hey, girl.
Hello. How are you?
You okay?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. So what you been up to, girl?
Girl.
I don't know. Like,
What you been doing, girl?
I've been just being happy and healthy and happy. That's it.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
No work, no school.
I mean, I have school and work, but I mean, everything gets on my damn nerves. So I like had a midterm.
Oh.
Shoo.
Bye. Thank you. Next.
Yeah.
That was my answer for that one. And no, that's it. Like, I haven't been really doing much of anything. I've been living my life and being happy.
Okay. Like I said, you look good, bitch.
I know. Thank
No
you.
shade. No shade. Me and Trey went to lunch the other day. Yesterday.
Oh yeah, we did. That was so cute. I had so much fun.
And he is a kid. And you know, I love people who take me to fried chicken places because that's
Bitch, you
all
love
I
me
like
some
to
fried
eat.
chicken,
Right?
bitch. I hate your ass.
Do they serve fried chicken? Oh, okay.
Everywhere.
Wait. First he went
yeah.
to some. He was like, "Well, there's this Mediterranean spot that we
She been trying to
coulda
get me to
went
go there, too.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm black, so I'm like,
No, bitch. You be giving. I'm vegan today. I'm giving vegetarian tomorrow. Like so.
well, bitch, I wanted some chicken.
I tried to
And
meet
so-
you in the middle with
well,
the
bitch, you wasn't
Mediterranean.
gonna meet me in the middle because I wanted some chicken.
Oh well, you know, if
And
it's
then-
fried, I'm there.
And I
That's
said,
gonna always be my first choice.
I said something about like, oh, we could go. You want to go to 25th? There's Hill Country Chicken. He
Yeah.
said fried chicken.
Hill
oh,
Country
let's
Chicken.
go there.
Hill
I
Country
get me a
Chicken is
coffee
it,
on the
bitch.
way.
And plus, I mean, I told you I've been wanting to go there anyway. So.
Yes,
I'm
you
a
have. You
Hill
have.
Country
You,
Chicken,
I won't
bitch.
lie on you and
Ooh.
say
Yeah.
you have it. But
It was cute.
it was cute.
Ooh.
What,
Everything is
bitch?
so
Well, I was
expensive.
speaking.
Did you have a brain blast?
Remember that one place that had like the fucking the melted shit, the grilled.
The melt shop.
The melt
Oh,
shop. Girl.
Girl, you
I was
interrupted
talking
my
about
story
that.
for that.
That's
I'm so
actually where I
sorry.
was gonna go, but I was on the phone with Twiggy and I was like, yeah, because Trey's a healthy bitch, so I'm not even gonna prescribe
And
going
little
to
did you know,
the
stop.
melt shop.
See, that's why you need to
That's-
stop putting
that's
that
where I'm
shit out
fucking
there.
going.
A false
Okay.
tea. It was a false
Yeah.
tea. I'm sorry.
I'm going to milk
But-
shop.
She was sipping slow.
Okay.
The place was nice. Had their servings for French fries was good.
that
I
was
really
cute.
appreciate these servings for French fries.
They just throw it in a bag. It's
Yup.
just real bangy. I love it.
And the chicken was okay. My critiques is they don't season the actual chicken; they just season the skin.
Come on.
And I'm gonna need you to do
Rita.
both because
Yeah.
that's what you're supposed to do when you fry chicken. Because I need the chicken to be seasoned as well as the skin.
I had a sandwich and my sandwich was bomb.
What was your sandwich name?
It's
honey?
cute.
It was called the Wicked Witch.
And he was in love. He was kicking.
Bitch.
I was cheating the entire time when I
I
was
love that
ordering.
spot too, though. That's
But
cute.
yeah, great things.
Great
So
things.
hey, baby,
Hi.
I'm a survivor.
I'm not gonna give up.
girl.
Yeah. So what have I been doing? I've been dealing with a lot of death in my life and people close to me. My great aunt just passed away, and unfortunately, we are recording today, but I missed the funeral due to the recording. But it's okay. Don't.
Oh,
It's
no.
fine. I'm going to the burial on Tuesday, so I'll pay my respects that way. And one of my followers that I've been following for a long time, his name is Brandon. He passed away due to cancer, and me and him used to converse all the time. And I was just like scrolling through Facebook and was the RIPs and everything to him. So that really hit me hard because we used to talk every single day, and I was like here for him when he was going through his chemo and everything. So RIP to Brandon, RIP to my RMRG. But in other news, I'm gonna spice it back up and just flip the script. So I've been doing the Dear Y'all. I posted it on YouTube. I've been really trying to focus on that and try to get like it grounded and get it like the attention that it needs. Because no shade, YouTube is hard, bitch. You have to have like a certain amount of things to make some things work, bitch. 6 years ago it was not like that. But I've been pretty much doing that, conversing with friends. Just keeping my energy as positive as I can. So yeah. That's pretty much it.
That is cute.
I'm sorry for your losses.
Thank
man.
you.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you, guys.
also
It's
wanted
okay.
to say
Thank you.
that,
Thank you.
That's a lot going on.
Yeah. You know me, but I keep it like,
Yeah.
you would never, yeah.
And
you know
thank
me.
you for feeling comfortable enough to share that.
Absolutely.
Woo.
Come on out.
So yeah.
I'm back.
I feel like I've been pretty much up to everything that y'all have been up to.
Pretty much.
School is always in the background. I've been doing the whole TA thing.
I was about to say, talk about that teaching, Miss Thing.
Child, working with freshman college students in this English composition course has been fun, but it's also very challenging. I'm not even going to get into it. But just boyfriend's been away and he's back and, that good stuff. And I've been watching not Sex and the City, Noah's Ark.
Come on, Noah's Ark, bitch.
And one of the little small things that I wanted to talk about, because this is something we kind of never discussed on the show, but there was a situation in the first season where Ricky had someone working for him, and Ricky was like going through this thing where he was trying not to sleep with someone like that he had working for him.
Yeah.
And so it turns out that like the guy wasn't even interested in Ricky. He's like interested in like more feminine guys.
Yeah.
And Ricky had caught an attitude because he was like, how dare the guy be interested or sexually interested in someone who is more flamboyant and more feminine than him. And I've been in those type of situations before where like, let's say I am courting someone and someone like another person may be courting the same person that I am, which 9 times out of 10 in the scene, it does happen. And let's say said person is a lot more masculine than I am, or just, just gives separate teas, know. And let's say, that person is entertaining me more than under that other person. And I've been in a situation where that person would maybe throw shade on me because it's just like, well, girl, how dare you get this guy over me or whatever. And I don't know. Have you seen that? Have you ever experienced that? I feel like you would.
I'm about to say.
She would be the other guy.
Dad be that other guy.
No, just look. I'm sorry.
It's only Kiki. Go ahead, Erin.
Look.
Look, now she got a thing. Come on, Miss.
No,
I was scared.
No, I haven't. I have. I don't know the people that.
But you hang around the girls though.
I'm about to say.
Do.
Yeah.
No, I do. I definitely do. The people that tend to be interested in me don't. I mean, I'm not trying to say something with this.
No.
Just, the people that are interested in me, they go for people that present a more masculine. Because I mean that's what I present. You know what I'm saying? That's what I identify as masculine. So that's what I present, and that's the kind of people that draw. So I don't ever feel that sort of.
Yeah,
and I don't think I would. I wouldn't feel that anyway. Because that's that would be rooted definitely in femphobia.
Yeah.
I have. I don't carry. I used to carry those sorts of beliefs back when I was young. But over time, I have learned and unpacked and examined and things, and my views on that have changed. So. I would never think something like that.
I was about to say, I must be tunnel vision to the shit, because, girl, I ain't never felt that either.
No,
it's no shade.
I've been in situations where, I mean, obviously, I mean, I'm feminine, so I do think, just like Erin said, with me, I specifically date people who are interested in like feminine guys.
Yeah.
Now there'll be those ones that are like, oh, I don't mind,
and then there's a problem down the road,
right?
Bitch.
It may be a problem down the road, or there may come along someone who is masculine,
like, oh shit,
more to their liking, and then that's when the whole choosing comes into play, and the hierarchy comes into play. But I do think that masculine men sometimes have like a superiority complex over feminine guys. So whether it's intentional, whether it's whatever it is, I do think it. So yeah,
they be trying it.
Yeah,
Mama said they be trying
all
it
the time,
all the time,
all the time. I'm like,
they don't know what they do, and they do that.
This is another thing that I'm reading out about. So I like went to a mini ball, and it was fun, by the way.
Come on.
And I want to say we need to start putting more time into functions and stuff, because that's where like the gay youth really like live and play around, and
learn a lot too. Yeah,
the gay youth in New York, anyways. I know it's not really that many mini balls going on in Virginia. No shade, like to a small community, but they have the resources here to do that. But long story short, I just want to like caution the trans girls, because there was two. I assume that they identify as trans, and what I want to say is that you can't shame your trans sister because she may not look like you or have the same body as you or be in the same processes as you. I'm not going to say what the conversation was, but one of the girls was shaming another girl because she wasn't on hormones, or her body didn't look as feminine or as cunt as she thought, or like hers, or whatever the case is. And you have to understand that everybody doesn't have the same perception as you, and you can't go around shaming each other because like we're on the same path. Specifically when you are in trans and you're in a transition process, you know. And also some people have the right, you know, you have the ability and the right to not like take hormones, and you know, it's everyone has a different decision.
You know what's so funny? Here's a story. I brought this conversation up to my best friend, and I said to her, do you want to go through transition? And the conversation was very much of, no, I'm cool with what I got. But she already identifies as a girl. So it's like, if you want to change, then do it. But if not, it's like, let them be who they're going to be regardless. Because I had a deep conversation. I'm like, girl, do you really want to do that? Like, is that what you want to do? And she was like, no, girl, I'm good with what I got. Like, it works for me.
I'm trying my best, to, as it relates to trans issues or trans rights, I've been doing my best to spread awareness and doing my best to not, you know, speak on things that I don't have, you know,
knowledge,
foundation in. But just with this particular, like I would say one thing, you know, like a person is no less trans, you know what I'm saying? If they never do anything to alter their outward appearance.
Coming out.
You know, like it does not matter, because what they identify as is who they are, you know. And what you look like on the outside has no bearing on who you are. So that's all I'm going to say on that particular thing. I didn't want to go into it. And that's honestly what the gist of, to summarize what I wanted to say, because I don't like to speak on it either.
But like I said, it just struck me so as odd when they were like, they were reading each other out. And like I said, they're babies. So again, you have to, this is our opportunity to pull people aside. I wouldn't do it because I'm not attached to that community, but someone in that community would. And, you know, have those conversations, because, you know, we can't, we have to be all accepting.
Not sticking, oh God, I don't want to take it this deep, but it's like sometimes we can't even say that, you know, that somebody should come in and speak to them. I mean, like, we don't even know.
They might not have the confidence
the inner workings of that conversation. They might be unpacking and working through some things themselves. And so
it's the organization for that. So I would assume like they're having those conversations. Right.
That's
why I said it's someone in that.
Yeah, I know. I just want to be. I always want to be careful, because it's like, you know, I care about my trans brothers and sisters, you know, and I speak out for you whenever I can. I stand up for you wherever I can. I just never want to speak on trans identity or, you know, the nuances of such, because that's not, you know what I'm saying, that's not who I am, and I should leave a space for those that actually do identify that way to speak. So,
but I think we need to be preaching acceptance is what I wanted to say.
Of course,
like,
I wasn't
regardless.
Yeah, I wasn't saying that. I was saying
But it's crazy. I'm going to go ahead and get into the breakdown. The good.
What you look at me for?
Girl, because you over there chilling. In your belly. You over there chilling.
Let me be for an episode, damn.
Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. What is something that you consider a necessity that most would consider a luxury? And this can be an item. This could be a person.
I like that. You
Come on, person.
I'm like, how about you go first?
Set the tone, mama.
We were saying. I said books. I'm gonna take the easy way out. I love books. Like, I just purchased books yesterday, and like,
bitch, every time I call you on the phone, bitch, you're going to a bookstore, Miss Thing.
And
she took me to a bookstore yesterday.
Yeah. I go to a bookstore, baby, like 3 times a week. Sometimes I don't buy anything. I'm just kind of like constantly looking for things to read. I feel like if you're a reader, you're always like scouring the internet to like what's out there, what you possibly want to may read next. And that's what I spend a lot of my time researching, like what I want to read next. And yeah, I spend a lot of money on books. Like, I'm really, really proud of my book collection. Obviously, having my own place has been amazing, because I get to like compile as much books as I want. And I go to like used places. I found a bunch of used bookstores that I have to send you a list. They're really great stores for you to get used books at. And I don't know, like, a lot of people spend their money on clothes and food and so many other things that you could spend your money on. But like, I choose to buy books, and I will probably spend my last $5 on getting a book if it came down to it. So yeah, that's my thing.
That's cute.
Come
So
on,
who's
Bucks.
next?
Come on, Bucks.
Girl, stop looking at me. I'm gonna go and move on to Erin.
Oh.
Erin, what's your necessity that other people find
Look how she said, "Girl,
is a luxury."
It's like hot potato.
I spend a lot more money than what could be considered necessary on skincare products.
Okay.
And on like scent, like stuff like, you know, different
Smell
things to make you
goods.
smell good. I don't know. It's just that I don't know, dude. Like
Come on, dude. Fuck us up.
I care a lot about having clear skin, and I do a lot. I do the absolute most to ensure that my skin stays looking like, you know,
Ain't nobody gonna
as you should.
Something.
Come on now.
I'm not scared of nobody. I'm just saying, like, I just.
I know that's
just
fine.
what I-
enjoying every
and so
selfie that you
I-
post. They be like,
you know,
ooh, the skin. Ooh, the golden goddess.
girl. But yeah, so I spend a lot of money on skincare products, exfoliants, and different, you know, moisturizers and toners and masks and,
Come on out.
you know, all
gets
those
expensive.
different types of
She's
things. It does.
spending it.
Skincare is really expensive. So, and then with, you know, smell. I like to smell good, so I just, you know, I layer my scents. So I buy a lot of things to do that with. So
I love it.
yeah.
I love it. Have you looked into that subscription called Scentbird? Like
Oh
they send you a
yeah.
new-
I've been meaning to because
What's tea?
I love the idea. And XD, he actually has a subscription to them, and like some of the scents, I'm like, wow, that's amazing.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
So
out.
I think I'm gonna try it. I just keep forgetting to sign up for
Yeah.
it. But yeah.
Okay. What's good?
Oh hey, what's my next? Bitch, I'm just gonna get into it. I'm just gonna say, bitch, I am a fatty. So, bitch, I will spend my last, and necessity is fucking food, bitch. I will spend my last fucking dime on some food, bitch. As long as my stomach is full of bitches happy.
Well, wait. Food is actually a necessity. So
Okay.
You have to pick something now.
Oh, well, my phone. Okay, we'll say the
Oh,
phone. Yeah,
yeah.
I really feel like it's definitely I don't know. It's like maybe a luxury because some people survive without phones.
Yeah. So
you know, but bitch, I was so
is definitely a luxury.
Yeah,
No shade.
the more fancier phones, put it like that. We ain't galaxied up in here. But yeah, just a phone. You know, I almost got it cut off last week, and I thought my life was over. But then again, I looked at it like, girl, you really don't need that. There's people who don't even have that. So, mama, sit your ass down and got your MacBook and all of those things. But yeah, damn, I was so focused on the food, bitch, and now I'm hungry. Damn.
Let me tell you,
Sheesh.
every time I call and do a payment arrangement, I feel like I'm like
Bitch, always pushing her back.
at a motherfucker.
Always
I'm
pushing her back.
in a confessional, bitch, telling the girls all my problems. I'm gonna have it next week,
Bitch, always pulling them. Could you
I
push
promise.
this back? I got on their ass about fucking cutting it off on the 31st. I'm like, y'all said the 31st, bitch. Today's the 29th. Get off my
Okay.
line.
I will set an arrangement to reset the arrangement, bitch.
Come on out.
But yeah, okay. What's your necessity luxury?
Girl, I'm gonna be honest. I was not thinking while y'all was speaking.
Now the girls it's been flowing. Boop,
It's been
boop,
flowing. Yeah, it's
boop,
my fault. Blame me.
boop, bitch.
Okay. I don't
Skip
know what
to
a
my
damn
little.
necessity that.
Boop.
Boopity boop. Mama,
I
where
was
you
gonna
at?
say food, but then you said
That's-
I was gonna say snack food, but
Bitch.
then
Food.
That's
I
a
can't, that's a
necessity. You have
necessity.
to eat. You have to eat.
bitch.
Well, there's people who go on fast and stuff like that. They don't really have. They take a little break. I mean, okay, never mind.
No.
Never mind. Never mind. We're not doing that. Never
wait,
mind.
wait.
Never mind.
Make sure it's so-
we not doing
I wish
that.
y'all could see
We not-
Erin's face,
That's why I
girl.
said we're not doing that.
Read,
No,
brother.
ma'am.
This
No,
is what
don't
he
read.
does.
Sit your ass back. Don't even do it. Trey, what's your necessity?
Read,
Not
bro.
today.
Look at
No,
him.
ma'am. Not today.
Okay, Trey.
Go ahead.
Bro.
I'm gonna just say clothes. Like I mean,
Oh, okay. Shopping.
shopping is
Spending that coin.
yeah, that's what I do really well, and it's like a terrible habit.
Yeah.
But I think like I'm not like
No.
I shop crazily, but I also make sure that I be finding deals. Like I don't make no purchases
Come on, discount.
unless I got me a code online. I found a code. A code was sent to me.
Come on, discount.
There's a discount. That like I'm not. You're not. And I make a lot of purchases at once. Like I know how to. But that is a necessity. I'm not gonna lie. I can't live without a shopping experience.
Yeah.
Whether it's clothes, whether it's vinyl records, whether it's as long as money coming out my damn, as long as
She need a grocery bag.
As long as $1 is coming out my pocket, I feel like life is moving well. And if I got something out of it, like I feel good. Let me tell
you, I always say on this show that my happiness is equated to how much money I have in my purse.
That is a true statement.
True.
If I only have a few lingering dollars, I'm like, girl.
And people say money don't make you happy. But
fuck them.
Bitch, no. Don't do that.
It don't make you always happy, but it gives you some joy.
It makes you make some moves, but bitch, it ain't everything. No shit.
For me,
no, it's not everything.
It's not everything.
Bitch, yes,
it's
money makes me happy. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, okay.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Girl,
yeah,
you make me happy.
Well, I guess we can go ahead and get into the topic.
I guess
the main event.
Come on, main event.
I don't even know, like...
How to approach it?
I mean, I know how to approach it, but it's a part A and a part B, and I don't know if I want to start with
sis, just go.
Just drop it.
Problematic friends.
Sis.
I wish...
Problematic friends.
What about them?
Well, Erin wanted to discuss this.
That was a quick hot potato.
See, he likes to start stuff.
You want to stir the pot,
he likes
and you
to
want to
start
dip away,
stuff
bitch.
and then run away from it. Light the fire and run away from it.
That's not. So I said that I wanted to discuss being problematic in general, not necessarily problematic. We can. But,
I was just linking this to that because we're in the next one. We're going to talk about
all right. Well,
specifically.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
I don't think I'm ready for this.
It's real spicy on that side, girl.
It's no spice. I promise you, it's no spice. It's really not no spice. It's not no spice.
Stronger than this water.
It's not no spice.
Erin, I never knew you had dimples. I'm gagging.
Problematic friends.
I really am. Like, I'm gagging. Because he's over, like, when you were like...
Okay, bitch.
Here we go.
I never knew he had dimples.
Come on out.
Problematic friend. Does anybody have problematic friends currently in their circle or in their life?
My circle's small. I don't know.
Oh, my God.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
And everyone's problematic.
Yeah.
Come on now. I was waiting for that answer.
I don't want to say this is like a cop out, you know, because it doesn't mean that you're excused.
It's true T. No. Go ahead.
You know, say whatever disrespectful or demean anything you want, but all of us fall short. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, for us to be like, oh yeah, that one friend I got, he's the problematic one. It's like,
no,
bruv, because there is a line between problematic and just outright, you know what I'm saying, cruel or like, you know, phobic in some way. And so if you have a friend that you've designated the problematic friend, you probably probably shouldn't be friends with them. You know what I'm saying?
Get up out of here.
They probably crossed the line over into just being deliberately cruel for whatever reason, laughs, or, you know, whatever. But we're all going to say, do, and I mean, sometimes we don't say or do, sometimes just think, you know what I'm saying, things that are not, you know what I'm saying, like good things, or nice things,
politically correct,
you know, or respectful things, or, you know, like we're not, we have undergone a lot of social conditioning, a lot. Like some stuff we don't even recognize or realize that we've been conditioned to do or say or think. And so that's leaking out of us, you know what I'm saying, in all directions. And we are a very self-conscious generation. We're an introspective generation, but everybody's problematic. So, I say this because there's like a thing on Twitter. You know,
here we go. Here we go. Shake it up.
Well, no, a friend of mine, you know, said something that without, that didn't really have context, but if you know, people tend to add context when they reply to a tweet or, you know, they quote it.
Yeah.
And so they added context and it made it seem like what he had said was like a very problematic thing. And he was just like, I mean, I never said I was in y'all's moral compass. And people were just like coming at him. And so I tweeted, I was like, oh, so y'all canceling him again? Like, what's up? And I'm
about to say, I ain't never had a reason to cancel her.
They tried.
Oh my God. They did. I was like, oh my God.
It's like, here's the thing, like he said, you know, he never signed up to be anybody's moral compass, and I know that that's not the greatest defense. But the thing is that
I was like, baby, you have no control over that sometimes.
We're all humans, you know what I'm saying, and you know, there are those of us who do our absolute best to not say anything that could possibly offend anyone at all. And then there are those of us who, you know, say what we say and keeping those things in mind, but sometimes slip up, but always strive for better.
Yep.
And then there are those of us who care and that want, you know what I'm saying, marginalized groups and disenfranchised groups, you know, to get their due and, you know, things to be equal as, you know, people to get equity as well. But they just, you know, they don't necessarily watch what they say. You know what I'm saying? And it's like we're all different types of people. And so because of the fact that he never said, hey, I am the guiding light. Specifically. It's like you're holding him responsible for a moral code that you have. You know what I'm saying? And he doesn't. You know, he's not the same person as you. He hasn't experienced the same things, seen the same things, met the same people, had the same, you know what I'm saying? So it's like he's not the same as you. So problematic is like, the term was originally meant to be inserted so that you could have a discussion about whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a sentence. It's not, he's problematic, and that's a statement that ends there. You know what I'm saying?
Don't you do that.
It's like, oh, that was a problematic thing to say. Let's
it's
talk
not an
about
adjective.
It. Right. Let's talk about it. And then we can come to a conclusion. And then from there on, we can, you know, learn. But that was a lot.
Yeah. No, I think in my sense with my issue with just the whole how problematic is represented in like social media, like the way we're talking about it now. I think that sometimes people confuse what being problematic is with also just like disagreeing with everything that's going on. Like, let's say you're presenting an idea and I'm saying respectfully to you, like, hey, Erin, I totally disagree with this. And you may be calling me problematic for having a contrasting like opinion or idea.
So I hate the word opinion now
because everybody has one.
No. Well, here's the thing.
I think I used it.
No, you did. You use it fine. I wasn't talking about you, but it just I'm just like, I hate that word because people, you know, people don't really know what that word means anymore. They use it to cover up all sorts of vile things about their personalities.
Disrespectful,
And so I'm not really a fan of the word opinion. It's very rarely used in the correct context these days. You use it in the correct context, but
But no, like that's the whole problem I have with like, you know, people calling other people problematic. It's just like, okay, girl, well, are you like, am I really being like, you know, problematic, or are you just like, you know, saying
have something
because
against,
like, you know, I disagree with you. But there are some problematic bitches out there. I would say, so we shelved this topic one time, but I was talking about how like how me and my partner have had different upbringings like within the gay community, and how like just our connection to the gay community is totally different. And I find, well, I'm not gonna say my boyfriend is problematic, but I feel as though he does say problematic things, and I have to like check him on how to speak around me and like others around me. You know?
You gotta watch your words.
And luckily, we haven't quite reached the point where we've like immersed like lives, like, you know, where he's like hanging out with my friends or coming to functions or whatever. But you know, I have to say, hey, you can't say that. You know, because that, like, not only am I connected to that, but, you know, I have other people who would be greatly offended, you know, if you were to speak like that around them.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying, like, being directly, like, disrespectful on purpose. I'm just saying also not having the knowledge or the vocabulary to speak in a way that is
correct.
Politically correct, but makes others like, you know, outside of our who look like us comfortable.
I think some people are unknowingly problematic. And I think
that's what I said.
And I think that we've talked about this before, but I don't forget what type of the frame of the topic was before, but just people who are unknowingly problematic. I think sometimes it's up to you to like, hey, like you do.
Tap, tap.
Hey, you're not doing the right thing.
It's about the discussion. Like, I think that we stray away nowadays from the discussion instead and saying now, oh, you're problematic, I'm no longer dealing with you.
Right.
Or I'm no longer willing to converse or have a discussion or a dialogue with you. It's more of just your problem. What you said was problematic. You as a whole, you may not have felt that way. It may have been misspoken. What you're saying is problematic. So let's have a dialogue. Let's have a discussion on why this is problematic and how you need to how it needs to be fixed if we want to continue to be in each other's lives.
Right.
I think that's how it should go about. Because no shade, we all problematic as fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, and for certain people, certain actions that we have or certain things that we do isn't always the way that they see it and how they want it. And so I'm not going to say to Stevie, I don't like the way that you do it, so you're problematic as fuck, and I'm no longer speaking to you, because that just doesn't work. That doesn't, then nobody's talking to nobody, and we ain't got no friends, and we all in a damn bubble. And I'd rather live life where I'm able to converse with people who may feel a certain way that's different and may be viewed as problematic and learn something rather than just shut people out.
I think sometimes the girls get a little taken back when the conversation is in front of an audience. Sometimes the girls will be like, well, damn, she reading me out in front of all these girls. Like, how about you just DM the girl sometimes and just have a side conversation? Because sometimes every conversation isn't meant for an audience. It's meant for two people. So I sometimes see that on the timeline. Like, girl, why y'all didn't just have that conversation on the side instead of having it in front of everybody? Because a tweet can go.
Not when you're coaching someone. I think it's always best to kind of like, go to
depending on how deep the conversation goes. If it's starting to get really, really shady, baby, bring it to the DM.
I'm not going to have a side meeting with you if you're calling me a bitch.
Yeah, no, but if it's getting too out of line, baby, take it to the side or leave the conversation sometimes, because baby, not all the girls.
Like, oh, fuck you! Oh, come let me have a conversation. Pull the fuck up, bitch. It's not going like that. Oh darn, I had a brain fart. Someone has coached us before on like a on an episode. I believe we were speaking with people who are living with HIV. Or the topic was centered around HIV, and someone messaged us
and told us that we were
make
sure y'all getting it right.
I like live for things like that, just because obviously
that DM.
We don't know any better, and if there's a better way to speak or to behave or however to present an idea, I'm totally down for it. So
but keep it cute.
And the person who messaged,
I don't know.
What?
Are you against the keep it cute?
Yeah, like that was aggressive, but like
oh, was that aggressive? Oh, you talking about the message?
The message when
you said keep it cute. Was it?
I was playing, Erin.
No.
Jesus, I was only playing.
But what were you gonna say?
What were you digging into? Why are you digging in my grave, bitch? Get off my doorstep.
It's what happens when you sit next to him. I told
you know what?
Y'all not gonna be ganging up on my bro.
Note to self, we cannot.
I'm literally not even doing anything.
Girl,
so she thinks,
told you.
because Mama thought my keep it cute was shit. I was just like keep it cute, but I was being funny.
The that's person who messaged us was pretty. He was like,
pretty straightforward.
No, I remember that message. It was very well written and done, and I appreciate that. I don't know, man. I don't know. I want to keep silent now. I don't want to say anything.
Oh my God. This is the bullshit that we go through.
Here's what I'm not going to do is the fact that you think that it's going to be, oh, they're now.
No, Erin, this is not what this show
because
is.
Let me tell you, I came in here. What did he say to me earlier today? I forget, but you always come for somebody, bitch.
And then when the spotlight is on you, bitch, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Girl, speak your mind.
Okay, or forever hold your peace. Okay, now that was shade. No, I'm just like, I'm on you.
What we're not gonna do?
Oh shit!
Here
we go.
Is make me out to be somebody who can dish it out but can't take it.
Nobody said you can't take it.
Baby,
we just saying.
Nobody was doing that.
All right, so y'all read me out. So
now you about to really go hammer.
Now it's time to shush your mouth.
No, here
we not gonna do that though. No, ma'am.
Moderator, please switch the topic.
No, he's fine.
Because I wasn't doing anything.
You know what?
Take it away.
See, I wish I was on like Queen Radio and I could say, cut his mic! Cut his mic!
Oh,
yeah.
Because I don't need this.
Atrocity.
Never mind, I shouldn't have brought that up because it's going to get him going.
But, I don't know. I've been trying to not be as preachy because my views on things are certain things are starting to change. And, I remain open to being wrong and to learning. And I don't know. As time progresses and I gain more life experience, sometimes unwillingly, my views on things are starting to change.
Yeah.
And so I don't stand as confidently on some of the things that I used to before. So I am trying to do a thing where I don't speak as much and I just listen more.
Okay. I mean, but we love your input, though. I'm being serious. Like, we definitely, I love your input.
Yeah,
so
we love your input.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's gonna bridge us
Yeah,
over.
we love your input. I didn't want to be left out.
Then everybody say later, Trey don't love his fucking input.
Oh,
and then
God.
I don't need that.
Okay,
We're gonna
rolling
bridge
with the
on-
homies.
Okay, rolling with the homies. We're gonna bridge over to something quite similar to problematic. Holding grudges with friends.
Baby.
Wait, with just friends or with
Just
everybody?
holding grudges. I feel like, in our age, it may be with friends.
They not friends.
Yeah.
Holding a grudge.
Well, I want to talk about holding grudges in relationships.
Okay.
It's very toxic.
Absolutely.
If you're going to forgive someone for something in a relationship, please forgive them.
Period.
Do not continue to hold on throughout the remainder of the relationship or whatever you want to say, and you continue to hold it up against that person.
Absolutely.
That is not forgiveness. That is holding a grudge. Let it go. Please. Oh my God. And I also hate that in friendships too. It's just like, if we discuss something, let it be, and if you're not over it or you need some time, please note that. Because I know that people, like, when something happens, it's specifically between friends, there's not that always, get over it type of mentality. It's like that person needs time to process or to heal or whatever. And, I want to give that person time to do that. But also, you have to, like, let, just communicate that is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
sometimes.
Because I realize again that everything is not going to be like a snap, get over it. But I don't know.
I think it's sometimes the girls be surprised at what a friend will do. Like, bitch, I didn't expect you to do that to me. And then that's when the grudge will come into play. Like, bitch, I'm holding that. Bitch, you shouldn't have did that. Especially if I express to you that, girl, that's not what I like. And then you bring, well, bitch,
Well, that's a personal problem.
No, that's just no, man. It's just like, girl, don't be. Yeah, but the girls be. I'm grudgy. I hold grudges. I have no shade to say that. I hold. Yeah,
Bitch, you look like. Bitch, you look like a grudge holder.
I am a grudge holder. I am a very. But I'm working.
Why is that?
Because it's a respect thing. If I've set the grounds of being very respectful to you and you're being disrespectful to me and there's no communication in the factor that you're doing that, especially if my impression has been good since the beginning, I don't understand. So in my experience, I'm just like, I'm giving you respect in the beginning. So when the respect is gone, it's very much of like, okay, baby, well, it's that first impression is what kicks it off for everything, bitch. If your first impression is nasty, then I'm like, okay, so that's a nasty bitch. Or maybe she's just putting that on because she wants to. But with me, I'm being genuine as fuck. And then when it's something sideways, I'm just like, okay, I'm good on that. I'm not wasting my time on that. And grudgy may be problematic, but I'm learning. I'm getting a lot better.
Yeah. Because
the old me would have been like, out, I'm done.
Yeah.
But life lessons. I'm learning.
I don't know. I also hate those grudges that, like, you just can't talk about anything. You can't get past it. It's like a wall. So it's just like, it doesn't really help the relationship. So it's just like, oh, well, do you want me to stop talking to you until you're ready to talk?
That could work.
I don't know.
No it could work until I'm ready. Sometimes
it can, but I don't think that the relationship would progress any.
Yeah, it's not.
Depends.
Any at all. I don't know.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. I hold grudges.
I think we all do.
Yeah, but I feel like, I think that's what being human's about. Like, I feel like no one's gonna ever say, "Oh, I just don't hold grudges." Like, there's somebody that you, at this point, like for me, I know that there's a few people that, like, I just right now don't fuck with because you did me a certain way, and it's about me though. Like, I'm not going to. When I see you with someone, like, it's not that. It's very much like, I'ma just need some time to know when I can start fucking with you again. And so it's a grudge, but I'm not gonna be petty about it.
We have some things to discuss.
Like, For me, I think a lot of times I'm the type that whenever there's an issue, I like to fix it head on first. Like, let's just say what it is. Like, I'm ready, because it holds a lot of weight and anxiety in my soul, because I just don't know. Like, I could have said something. I'm not gonna lie. I probably did. That could have been problematic or wrong or hurtful, and not know it. And then I'm like, well, what the fuck? Like, can we just talk about this shit then? Right. Like, I don't got time. I don't need space in order to deal with certain things. Like, if I see it, if it's a problem, like, let's fix this shit, because the longer you wait, I feel like the longer the emotions fester and the problems fester, and I just don't have time. Like, I'm at the point where I just want to be happy and free and light and airy, and I don't need that negativity anymore. And I think with grudges, I hold some, but for me, they're not any negative feelings. It's just, I just don't fuck with you. Yeah. And for me, that's not negative. That's just way of life. Like, you just don't, you just stop fucking with people at sometimes.
I
used to feel that way.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Come on out.
I used to want to solve problems immediately, because if you didn't, then, like you said, Trey, they would just fester and you'd have more time to develop a grudge. So it's better to just get it out of the way immediately, right? But I had to learn that not everybody processes anger the way that I do. Mm-hmm. Not everybody is able to have a quote unquote adult conversation, you know what I'm saying, where neither of us yells or says disrespectful things. You know, it depends on, you know, who you are, you know, your childhood, life experience, all these things shape who you are in life, and it shapes who you are when you're mad. And I had to learn that a few times the hard way, but because I pushed, I was like, let's talk about it right now, and it's like, no, I just need some time. So it's like, you just have to, you know your audience,
respect the boundaries,
what kind of person they are, and if they need a little time. And I sound like a broken record, but it always goes back to just keeping an open channel of communication, because if you both say, okay, that hurt, that situation or whatever, that conversation was not a great one, I feel this way about it. One of us says, okay, I know you want to talk about it right now, but I need a little time to process it. Otherwise, just probably won't go well, because I'm still angry right now in this moment. That's you communicating. Right. So I'd be like, all right, fine. I'll wait, because, you know, I want
wait on it.
I'll wait, because I want to have this conversation and come out of it with the both of us still heading on to have a relationship or have a friendship or, you know, whatever. So it just comes down to, but then at the same time, you don't necessarily get to that point if you're always keeping an open channel of communication between you and the other person. Of course, there's going to be growing pains. There's going to be times where one of you doesn't know everything about the other person, so you might say something that you think is a joke, the other one might take wrong.
There we go.
These things are going to happen. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, but as soon as they happen, ouch. You know what I'm saying? When somebody steps on your toe, you don't wait 3 minutes and then say, hey.
My toe.
You said to my toe 3 minutes ago, and it really hurt. Yeah. You say, ow, immediately. Right. So it's like, you have to
Mama taking it down.
You say, ow, immediately. Now, but what happens after that?
I feel like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, when I say ow, I'm not saying like, hey, what the, you know what I'm saying? Be like, hey, that hurt, or that was not great. And it's like, okay, well, we can't talk about this right now without time or place, or maybe I'm not in the right position to have this conversation at the moment. Okay, fine. But you know that somebody was affected in this, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just keeping that communication open will make sure that things don't fester and, you know, what have you. Now, that being said, there are some situations that I've been in where I no longer associate myself with that person.
Coming out.
And there's still some hurt and anger feelings that I have to unpack. Oh, yeah. But that's for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I've said before, you know, forgiveness is not about the other person. It's about you. And it's okay if you don't get there very fast, or it takes you some years, or, you know, whatever, because it's for you. You know what I'm saying? It's not about that other person. Fuck that other person. It's about you. So I hope all I said just made sense. Good Lord.
Yeah, you did.
Like Erin said, fuck the other person.
Wow, I don't want that to be taken
I don't
out.
think he said
I
that.
don't think he said that.
That's what I said,
That's not the
but
same
I want to say he said.
God, I talk too much.
I just also want
girl.
to say,
Aaron.
I just also want to say I'm very Cardi B about the situation.
Oh, girl.
As well. It's just like, okay, like if you want to sit down and talk about it, we can talk about it. But like
she like
also
that?
if you really want to,
Well, I'm about to say, was she really like that?
Is that the Cardi B situation?
and like I said,
No
and if
shade. I just say, was that the situation? We sparking
And-
it up a little bit.
No, but no, if you really want to, do something else about it, then we can do that as well.
Okay.
But I mean, and when I say that, I just don't like people being like impassive, like, passive about it. I'm all about, again, expressing yourself. Again, if you don't want to talk about it right now, express that. But there has to be some type of clear communication. I'm just not going to let you just roll up on me any kind of way. So,
Yeah. Come on out.
grudge or no grudge.
Come on
out. But yeah, that was cute.
Very.
Sure, Jan.
That was cute.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. It's motherfucking jam of the week time. Aaron, what's your jam of the motherfucking week?
My jam of the week.
Wait, hold on. I'm really upset about this. Go ahead.
My jam of the week is "Thank You Next" by Ariana Grande.
Oh, bitch.
I stand. That song is fantastic. It is beautiful. It makes me think about my past.
Yes.
And it makes me look towards the future, and I absolutely adore it. So thank you, Aria. I love you. I'm getting a ponytail tattoo tomorrow.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I
I really love how she puts out her songs. Like she'll hint them so cutely, and then just boom, there
I
it
just
is.
love
I
her,
love that.
and I
She's a
cannot
cute girl.
wait for this new album,
Yeah.
bitch.
Wait. Can I say how I was looking through her tweets? And guess
Here we
who-
go.
Okay, I was talking to Malik about this the other day, but I was looking through her tweets. One, I love her. I just love everything about Ariana right now. And how did I see Jennifer Holiday
Come on, Jennifer.
tweeting, "You are so courageous," all this stuff, and I was like, Jennifer Holiday.
Jennifer got time.
I said,
I thought Jennifer Holiday died.
no, sis. They was
Aaron,
just about to read her alpha performing for Trump.
Yeah, you didn't see that?
And then they made her back out.
Yeah, she was about to perform.
Sorry,
I'm
y'all.
like,
For Holiday, she was in the original
Dreamgirls.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
she's
telling you.
the original Effie White.
Ooh, sis. I would have bet money she was dead.
See,
You know what?
Proper
You don't. Okay, don't talk about the legends.
Right.
I'm not
legend.
saying
The
that she
legends.
died. I'm saying that I thought she
was
the fact
dead.
that she's not.
You
is
putting her in the
great.
ground?
Oh my God.
I'm kidding.
Anyway,
I'm so weak.
we stand for the ponytail here at him forever and always. Stevie, what's your jam of the week, baby?
My gem of the week is by Candy Burris. It's ready for this. Candy played. Candy Burris. She played with that song. It's a really, really cute little vibe. Shout out to Candy. Candy has not. Candy
How
has
she
not.
sound on it?
She sounds really, really good, and the girls are
so
King
it ain't
Candy, but
her.
it's okay. The
so
song
they
is.
did something in the studio.
No, the song sounds really, really good. All jokes aside, I'm standing in my jam of the week. Anyway, my jam of the week is Candy Burris. Ready for this? What? It's a cute song. Anyway, no. Anyway, Candy, the song is really, really cute. It's a vibe. I like it. The video was really, really cute. How you played with the dungeon little thing they gave you on Housewives, saying that you have a sex dungeon.
Oh, so I really talking about that,
yeah, it's a cute song. My jam of the week is Candy Burris. Ready for this? Yeah,
girl.
I love you, baby.
fuck y'all.
Girl.
I love Candy Burris. Candy Burris. The song is cute.
Hold on, I just can't take the album art. I think that's what I can't take.
Oh, that's what the album art is. Yeah, but again, she's playing with that whole
all
sex
them
dungeon
hands.
thing. Candy's not that girl, but the song is cute.
That's
okay,
all I want to say.
That's what y'all should have said instead of the bitches started laughing.
It's Erin who's being the
I'm not
shady.
playing with that girl over there. She's on timeout, Miss Thing. I'm not playing with her.
Malik, what's your song of the week?
Girl,
Jam of the week.
so in honor of winter, in honor of us being in Christmas music season,
yes, it better be what I want.
I'm gonna go with another Ariana track.
Yes, bitch.
It is Winter Things.
Yes.
So yeah, I love the whole EP, but I just did Winter Things just because, it's winter and it's Christmas. So whoop.
Coming out.
And then my jam of the week, I went old school. I went to Miss Patti LaBelle.
Come on, Patty.
Oh.
Somebody loves you.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
First
That's a really
off,
great.
That's a
I
real good
love
one.
that song, but I re-saw a video of her performing it live in New York
And
years ago, and somebody
Radio City
somebody
Movie.
posted it, and she was like, "Turn my background singers up." My favorite thing about Patty is I wanted that to actually be part of the song. Like I wanted like a little bit more ad-libs, like turn my background up. I need it more. Like I
Yes.
need like I love Patti LaBelle.
I love it.
I love Philly Patty. Patty from Philly. I love you, sister.
Come on, Patty.
And somebody do love you, baby.
yeah.
And you know who it is.
You know
Amen.
who it is.
Any last final words, darlings?
Nope. Just make sure y'all go to the hem store.
Come on,
We
purchase
got
some
hoodies.
shit.
We got long sleeves.
Yeah.
We got t-shirts.
We got enough shit coming out, baby.
Come on.
Coming
Heavy
out.
merch drop too. Like I'm trying to figure out when we gonna put this out. I don't know when if they ready for it or not.
I think
Come on.
they're getting ready.
They're getting their thing. They better
They're
the
getting
holiday
ready.
seasons are coming up, so yeah, they
Yeah.
better get ready, bitch. Get you a hem
But
a hem
there's
sweater.
plenty of
Hoodie.
items for you to peruse and
Right
to
now.
purchase.
Yes, ma'am.
Also, check out our website. You know, show that some love. And reach out to us, girl. Like some of y'all be,
Where them
tweeting
questions
us.
at, baby? Where them
Some of y'all be
questions
tweeting
at?
us, some of y'all like still kind of scary, but we love everybody.
Yeah,
So
come on
it's just
out.
like, girl, we've been dating for a year now, bitches.
Come on out.
It's time to give up the goods. No, just
not
like no.
good, sis.
But no, we're all friendly. Some more
Some
than
of us,
others.
Some more than others.
I'm gonna be honest.
Some more than
I'm
others. but
very
we
friendly,
also
y'all.
are usually good. One of us are usually good each week. So we'll probably
It
set up
depends
the
on the
schedule.
week. Okay. Like we always say, we see y'all every motherfucking Wednesday.
Every motherfucking Wednesday.
Well, my background singers was up, baby.
Girl.
And we love y'all, babies. Bye.
All right, babe.